In primary activities, in the previous videos, I explained how hunting and gathering is one of the important initial primary activities started by the human being. But after this, pastoralism was opted by human because pastoralism is a form of animal husbandry, and there were reasons to opt pastoralism. Why pastoralism opted by human instead of hunting? Reasons were there. Hunting is unsustainable. Unsustainable means human could not sustain fully on hunting. And when man realized, he started domestication of animal. The types of animal domesticated by human depending on different factors, geographical factors like climate, topography, soil, availability of water, and many other geographical factors influence the kind of animal domesticated by man. Technological advancement and development also have played important role in the domestication of animal because according to the availability of technology, he started domesticating different type of animals, and the choice of animal kept on changing with the technological development. Human requirement also have an important uh, determinant over the domestication of animal because the need and requirement of animal commodities are different from one place to another. In some of the region, some part of the world, milk is required more. On other areas, meat is required more. So this depend on these three factors. Pastoralism is practiced in two form in the part of different region. One is nomadic herding, is one type of primitive subsistence farm herding. Another is live commercial livestock rearing. Nomadic herding is a primitive subsistence activity in which human was fully dependent on animals for their sustenance. And in this, nomads means the people who practice herding of animals move from place to place along with their livestock in search of food and fodder. On other hand, in commercial livestock rearing, which is organized and capital intensive, because this is practice at a certain place where everything need money, so capital is required and things should be organized. This is associated with Western culture. This mainly began by the European colonizer in the European country like Australia, New Zealand, North America, Canada, and this is practiced on ranches which are permanent. And these ranches are large and are divided into parcels which are fenced to regulate the grazing. And the grazing which is practiced in the ranches which are divided into parcel in a natural way. Animals are reared in very much natural way. Nomadic herding, in this type of herding, a wide variety of animals are kept in different regions. This type of pastoralism is not certain animal specific. In this, according to need, according to the requirement of human, he kept a variety of animals. He is not dependent on certain one animal. But in livestock rearing, only one type of animal is reared. If man is domesticating cow, so he will focus on the cow. Other animals are not kept. And this is in temperate region. On other hand, nomadic herding practice in tropical regions. In the important features of nomadic herding, we should understand that this is a kind of animal in which kind of herding in which nomads means people who practice herding is an ecological and near ecological system of agriculture. It is mainly to produce food for the family, means in this food is obtained from the herding, and herder rely on animals, means he is depend on his requirement on the animals which he domesticate, like food, clothing, shelter. These are the basic necessity he fulfill from the animals. Tools and transport facilities also fulfilled by animals. He also kept such animals with the help of those who could transport the commodities from one place to another with the animals. In nomadic herding, a wide varieties of animals are kept for livelihood. Herd composition vary from one region to another region. In tropical Africa, cattle are reared. Tropical Africa, like the parts of Uganda, Kenya, etc. In Sahara, Asiatic desert, which are very dry, sheep, goat, and camels, which could survive in this region, are reared. In mountains of Tibet, Andes, even in Himalaya, yak and llamas are reared, because these animals could survive in that, yak, llamas in mountains. In the Arctic and subarctic areas which are very cold, reindeers are reared only because they could survive in very cold snow covered regions. And there are some three core regions of nomadism where nomadic herding is practiced. One is from Atlantic shore of Africa to Arabian Peninsula into Mongolia and Central Asia. This is here. This whole Africa, Sahara, where Chad, Niger, Egypt, Arabian Peninsula, this whole Central Asia and Mongolia, Central China, etc. It also include the parts of this Himalayan region. Tundra region of Eurasia, Southwest Australia and islands of Madagascar here. This is Eurasia and this Africa and Madagascar. So there are three core reasons. One is this, it starts from West Africa via Sahara, Arabian Peninsula, Central Asia, Mongolia and other parts of Central this China. Second core reason is Eurasia, is this northern part of Russia especially, including Norway, Sweden, etc. And the this African part or Madagascar islands. These are the three core reasons of nomadic herding. And length of stay of nomads at one place and direction of movement are governed by availability of water and natural forage, means fodder, means how much time nomads will stay and in which direction they will move. That depends on the availability of water. If water is available for a long time, he will stay there, and grass is available, he is there. Otherwise, he will move to that direction where water and fodder is available. And for the staying, houses are in tent which can easily be transported. And the movement, the transportation can be horizontally over a vast space or vertically from one elevation to another in the mountains. In the vertical, this horizontal means from one place to another, from one part to another. But sometimes this also done vertically, and this vertical movement include the transhumance. Transhumance actually in mountains, the process of migration during the summer when temperature is high, nomad move from plain areas to mountain, because plains are hot and mountains are cool. And during the summer, fodder and water is available easily in mountains because snow start melting and grasses and other vegetation start growing. But during the winter, when mountains are covered with snow and temperature is very cool, herder move from mountains to plain. This also practice in almost part of the mountains, almost part of the high altitude in areas of Himalaya. Gujars, Bakrwas, Bhutias, Gaddis. These are some tribal communities who stay in Himalayan areas of Himachal, Jammu Kashmir, Uttarakhand are very popular nomad. In Tunda region, nomadic herder move from north to south in winter and south to north during the winter. And this all shifting. This is in Tunda region or Himalayan part or Andes or another Alps and other mountains. That depends on the climate and the availability of food and fodder for the animals and for himself as well. This nomadism has been one of the oldest activity, but there is decline. And reason for decreasing pastoral nomadism, reason imposition of political boundaries. Nowadays, new countries have been formed, new political boundaries have been created. That's why there are many restrictions have been imposed over the nomadism. New settlement plan have been started by different part of the world in different countries. That's why these, because of these two reasons, pastoral nomadism have been reduced, have been even banned in some of the countries. Commercial livestock rearing. This is one of the advanced form of nomadism. It's not nomadism basically, it's a livestock rearing. Because in nomadism, he is moving from one place to another, man is moving from one place to another with the herds, with the animals which he domesticate. But in commercial livestock rearing, which is organized and capital intensive associated with Western culture, which I explained to you, and practice in permanent ranches. This is a specialized activity in which only one type of animal is reared. Single animal is reared in commercial livestock, and the number of animal in the pasture is kept according to carrying capacity of the pasture. Means optimum number of animals are kept, and that depends size and the capacity of farm. Only one type of animal is reared only, that is focused, and important animals in this, as according to demands, sheep is for the wool, cattle are reared for milk and meat, goats for hide and skin, horses which are used in transportation as well as for different type of games like horse riding, horse races. So this is for commercial purpose and games. So all these animals have different requirement in different part of the world and for different people. So as per the needs, these are reared. Rearing of animal is done in scientific basis and organized ranches. And these ranches are very large. You should understand these are very large, and these ranches animals are reared in natural way, and these ranches are divided into parcels, right? And certain parcel is used for certain number of days. As the grass moved over or the fodder is over, this is closed. The one parcel is closed and animals are reared to another parcel, and as this over then shift. So this process of shifting from one parcel to another keep on moving from one to another during the whole annual year or during the season. Special emphasis in commercial livestock are on breeding. Breeding means animal breeding, where animal quality of animal is improved. Genetic improvement also done. Disease all control, everything is done in a very much organized. So these things are very much focused. Healthcare of animals also look after by the these livestock rearing. Important reason of livestock rearing are generally, this is practice in temperate region where grasslands are available, and these temperate grasslands have different name in different part of the world. For example, prairies of USA and Canada, downs of Australia. This is like that. These are the pampas of Argentina, selvas of these Brazil and other region, prairies of Canada and USA, vales of South Africa, downs of these grasslands found in Australia, steppes found in Eurasia, parts of Europe and Asia, and Canterbury Plains of New Zealand. So these are some core reasons of temperate grasslands where no herding of animals, rearing of animals is practiced in very much scientific way, right? So this is all about pastoralism and about the its two types, nomadic herding and commercial livestock. So this is for today. In next session we will do about the agriculture and its types, right? Thank you.